camping at the Dogman forest. Oh, there's something back there, but I don't know. That's kind of fascinating that this whole thing looks like it's been ripped down and ripped into pieces. Saw something like move really quick, like off of the trail, like right here, like right. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Cursed Urban. My name is Dan. I will be your host for this evening. Tonight, guys, as you can see from the title, we're out doing something we haven't done in a couple weeks, and that is camping. It's an absolutely gorgeous day out. I figured, what better day than today is there to go and stay at a haunted forest? So that was kind of my train of thought. But guys, before we get into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, member of the Cursed Crew, or somebody just passing by who wants to help out the channel, hit that like button, share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it. Last but not least, leave me a comment if you're ready for tonight's video. Anyways, guys, we're back here. We're back here camping at the Dogman forest. This is not the same one that Colby and I went to. That one is about an hour east, whatever way east is from here. But this is a different one. Like I said, I've been here before. And really nice spot. Really nice spot. We have gotten some crazy stuff on camera. I'm actually camping in the same spot that somebody ransacked my camp at night when I was out and about. So I was a bit hesitant on returning here, but one thing I will point out tonight, or today, this for a weekday, I'm really shocked, but this place is packed. So I don't know how much that'll interfere with our investigation or not, but we're gonna still do the best that we can. We might just have to go push further into the forest at night instead of you know, kind of remaining in the camp area like we usually do. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna set up this camp, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this forest, and we'll get into it. I love it out here, guys. I absolutely love it out here. It's nice. It's nice. And the spot, we have stayed in this like I said, this exact spot before. But yeah, they changed a little bit. They threw down looks like some sand and kind of leveled it out. So it's looking pretty good. Looking really good for a campsite. All right, let's see if I can do this. Been trying to do this for a good while now. Let's see if today is my lucky day. This tent is just really hard to set up though, so didn't get it again. So what I've been trying to do for the longest time, you know, make some snappy remark like, oh, this tent's really hard to set up. Throw the tent up in the air, tent pops open and lands just how I want it, facing the camera. But today it has landed upside down. So we will continue the quest of getting the action shot of that happening one of these days. But yeah, dude, no, I love this tent though. All BS aside, I love this tent. So we're gonna have this here. I brought some chairs. We got our fire pit right there, and I think this will be a good spot. I'm gonna stake the tent down. I usually don't stake my tents down because I put enough stuff in them, I think, to keep them, you know, from floating away. But we are going to be gone from the campsite for a while, so I want to make sure it's all good. So I've got my very meager campsite set up. Still got a couple more things to bring from the car. And I think I'm going to have to run out because I definitely forgot bug spray. So, might have to do that in a bit. But, yeah, I got a couple more things to bring up. I got chairs, some cooking stuff because we're going to make some dinner here. And, yeah, a few more things. But for the most part, it's kind of bare bones. Tent, sleeping bag, fire. We're going to have a nice fire. And should be a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what we're getting. This might, I don't know, we're gonna find something tonight, guys. We're definitely gonna find something. Anyways, so to get into it a little bit, this forest has been, it has many nicknames, but the most prominent one is the Dogman forest. That comes from the multiple sightings of Dogman in these trees. Dogman, hellhounds, anything that is humanoid canine related is said to be seen here. Werewolves. Now, I don't know how much truth there is to that, but definitely going to poke around and hopefully find something. But not only that, this forest has, and I've experienced it myself, an absolute ton of paranormal activity. Reports are constantly being reported. Reports are being reported. That's funny. Incidents are constantly being reported of hikers who are here late at night, hearing people follow them, hearing whistles from the woods, hearing their name be called, and nobody's there. So the whole mess of stuff happens here. So it's kind of, a little bit for everybody. If you like cryptids, if you like paranormal, it all can be found here. Not only that, there's also been semi-recent sightings of Bigfoot. Now, it's kind of odd because this isn't really well-known like Bigfoot area, but I mean, who's to say Bigfoot doesn't travel? But yeah, so there's been within the past 4 or 5 months in the spring, there's a few supposed sightings of Bigfoot in these trees. So I don't know, maybe we will get lucky and see something tonight. I will be honest with you guys though, my optimism for being here has kind of waned. I didn't realize, like, I'm here, it's a weekday, and I didn't realize it was going to be this packed. There's a lot of campers around here. We're not in any type of like really remote place. Well, I mean, the campsite is kind of remote, but it's, we're not in the backwoods of Appalachia. We're not in the Rocky Mountains. We're in north central Illinois, and yeah, it's. I thought I picked a good night to come out, but apparently everybody else thought it was a good night to come out. So, like I said, when I got here, I was kind of like, oh, there's a lot of people here. So I don't know how much that is going to affect what we get or not, but we're gonna still try our hardest. If it's anything like last time, I bet we'll get some evidence. At the bare minimum, at least, we'll have a fun time camping, I guess. But no, I need to stay positive. And yeah, plus I got a whole bunch of new paranormal hunting equipment that I want to test out. And after I didn't bring it with, so I shouldn't get people too hyped, but finally got my hands on a trail cam. Everybody has been leaving me so many comments. Dan, get a trail cam. Finally got a trail cam. What I do, I leave it at home. Well, we have acquired a trail cam to add to the arsenal. Yeah, like I said, we got our very, very meager campsite set up. All I really have to add is like a couple chairs. I don't even know if I'll use the chairs. Cause like, check this out. Somebody moved a couple larger logs here. Oh, so don't feel too bad that we can use for still. So maybe I won't even bother with the chairs, because we got that. We got the picnic table. Got the tent. We shall see. See, one thing I might do, see if I can't gather some small sticks for kindling for the fire while it's still light out. Because I always gather the sticks way too late at night. I always start way too late. I'm looking for like sticks with a flashlight. So I think I might do that. Just grab some, small stuff off the ground, make a pile right now. So I have my very meager pile of kindling, but that's all right. I got some kiln dried firewood in the car, so we're not gonna have a problem. It's one thing that I know about this channel is we certainly do not rough it. If you want to see roughing it camping, watch Outdoor Boys. If you want to see somebody who would die within 5 minutes of being in any extreme wilderness, you watch Cursed Urban. But no, actually I would like to get not into so much like survival style camping. To be honest, I enjoy watching the videos of it, but I have no desire to like do those type of videos myself. But what I would like to do is kind of a more mild version of that, is start hitting some of the dispersed camping. If you guys don't know what dispersed camping is, it's kind of like where they say like, all right, this area is fine for you to camp in, but there's no designated like sites. You kind of just camp wherever you feel like. Like right now we have designated sites. So I like to do that because there's a few spots more than a few up in Wisconsin that I've been hearing about with some crazy sightings that also happen to have dispersed camping. So I want to make it up there. There's also some along one of the rivers in further up in northern Illinois that you have to like boat into. Like there's no access but to boat into these places. I like to do some of that. That'd be kind of fun. But as far as the hardcore survival camping, if I can't buy firewood at a store, I'm pretty much cooked. Headed back into the heart of it all right now. And what was cool is I was just hiking back here because I had a little ways from where I parked, because I had to get in the car, drive from the campsite around and over here. So I had a little hike into from where I parked to where I'm at now. And I just ran across some lady who was, I think she was riding like an e-scooter or something. Really nice lady. And she's like, hey, do you know where to go? And I'm like, I'm not too familiar with this place, but I think, and I try to give her as best directions as I could to where she wanted to go. And yeah, she just said something that kind of resonated with me. She's like, it's so nice to have a place like these forests and stuff, because one day they're all going to be gone. It's all going to be houses. So you really got to go out here. You really got to appreciate it. Because who knows, even though, it's a big forest, like if some, developer decides, oh, hey, it's a nice forest, but here's a few, $1 billion could be gone. So she's like, yeah, you just gotta explore the unexplored trails and spend as much time out in nature as you can. And that, for some reason, that really resonated with me. I'm like, you're right. You're right. You're definitely right about that. So anyways, it's just my encounter that I had. But anyways, guys, we are gonna head back. I found like a kind of a trail off the beaten trail So there's the main, there's I think kind of the main path. There's a main path and there's this one which I came off of, and now we're headed back this way. So we'll see what there is to see back here. See if we can't find anything kind of, you know, interesting. So we're continuing in, trying to get away. What I've noticed is there's you know, I guess, you know, I heard it, but it didn't really register. I don't think it's as loud, but you can kind of hear here. There's a really busy highway over that direction, and yeah, I'm trying to see if we keep pushing back in the forest, if you know, it'll be a little bit more quiet. Thankfully the noise isn't that prevalent at the campsite, but I don't know, dude. I'm being straight up with you guys right now. I just have a feeling sometimes videos do not go the way that you want them to, no matter what you do. You know, there's a lot of stuff that sometimes it just doesn't work out. You have zero control over it, and I really have a feeling that that is going. I'm trying to stay positive, but I really have a feeling that is going to be our night tonight, because, dude, I did not anticipate this place just being slammed with campers, slammed with hikers. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to stay positive. You know, everybody has as much of a right to be here as I do. Like, what I'm doing is not any more important than, you know, the guy out here fishing, or, you know, the family having their picnic, or, you know, the family gathering at the campground. Yeah, like, my stuff is of no more importance than that. It might even be of less importance than that. But, you know, I still am trying to get a great video for you guys. You know, I'm still trying to capture what I can on camera. And sometimes when I'm like, so it doesn't happen often, but sometimes I just see my surroundings, like, okay, there's a lot of people here. This is gonna be a rough one to work around. So I'm trying to get as much investigating during the day in as I possibly can, because tonight honestly might just be like, let's cook some dinner, hang out by the fire, and hear all the drunk campers yell at each other. I don't know. We shall see. Let's press on. Right, so I'm over here, and I was just filming some shots of me walking down the path, which you probably saw during the intro, but dude, I just keep hearing a ton of noise over here. There it is. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a woodpecker. Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? I don't know if you guys can see him. It's right in the middle of the screen right there. Yeah, it's a woodpecker just looking for something to eat in that on that branch. Going crazy up there. Because I was like, I keep hearing like this, like, it sounded like a knocking sound, like two branches were being like hit together. And I was like, what is that? And yeah, I guess it is a woodpecker. Kind of cool. All right, guys, so we're out here probably a little bit further, not much, a little bit further in than the last time I talked to you guys. We're gonna do some knocks though. We're gonna do some see if I can find a solid enough branch, and we're gonna do some knocks and see if we can hear anything. So I don't know if this is solid. This is not solid. This is not gonna do. This is very... Alright, this looks kind of okay. Let's try this one. I forgot my knocker at home, which makes me upset. I just need to keep it in my car. Like, I don't know. I need to find a better place to keep it. I feel that was fairly solid. Definitely got some sound out there. But I'm not hearing anything. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, not really hearing anything in response, but again, like I said, I'm not surprised. It's a very, very active day. Place is full of people, so I think anything that we're looking for is probably hiding right now and is waiting to come out tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, let's continue on. Keep going deeper into the forest. The one thing I noticed though about this trail is it does not look well traveled. Like, it definitely looks like, you know, it gets some traffic, but it's not as seasoned as some of the adjacent trails around here. All, like, the middle of this, and I'll point it out to you when I turn the camera, but a lot of this, or most of it, down the middle is still covered with pine needles, you know, and in very high traffic sections of trails, you'll see everything covered with sticks, everything covered with leaves, pine needles, what have you, but the middle of it will all be compressed or completely worn away from people hiking, and it'll just be dirt. It's not the case here. It looks a little bit, you know, beaten down, but there's no central line that really goes through here. Just the width of the path. So I think I'm heading the right way to like a lesser traveled area of the forest. Let's hope so anyways. But yeah, let's keep going. Continuing on, but see what I mean, guys? Like, you can like, it's a path, obviously, you know, like people walk it, but there's no central line. There's no, like, you know, rut. That's the word I'm looking for, that people really go through. So yeah, it gives me the impression that not a lot of people come down this way. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So nice to walk on this though. So nice to walk on, like, really cushiony, almost got hit in the eye by a stick. Really cushiony, pillowy pine needles. Feels good. It's like walking on an old shag carpet. Yo, dude, look at these trees. Look at these trees. It's like something has been trying to rip them apart, like rip the bark off of them. It might be, this is pure speculation on my part, but okay, just got a weird, no, never mind. Yeah, look at this. It looks like it's been ripped apart. Like, it doesn't look like it. This has been ripped apart. I think I can say that with a fair bit of confidence. So what I'm thinking it could possibly be, let me know if that makes sense, because I know there's much more avid outdoorsmen than myself probably in the chat. Actually, just kidding. Avid outdoorsmen probably just call me an idiot and watch something else. Like, look at this guy. He couldn't survive 30 seconds in the wild. And to that I say, you're absolutely right. I would probably just die immediately. Anyways, so tell me if this makes sense. Do you think this could possibly be, goes up pretty high though, but could this be where like deer come to like knock their antlers off or something? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see any evidence of antlers around here, but could that be what these trees are used for? Like something like maybe they use them as scratching posts? I don't know. It's just kind of odd because, or could it be a sign of something else? Could this be like a Bigfoot type thing? Could he be ripping pieces off of this to build something out of? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, or let me know if I'm just, you know, overthinking it and it really is just like a rotting tree that I'm putting a ridiculous amount of thought into, which I am known to overthink, kind of overanalyze. There we go. I don't overthink. Actually, I think too little, I would say, before I do something, but I overanalyze things too much. And look at this. This is kind of interesting. Okay, it looks like we're connecting up to a main trail up there. And I heard this weird noise. I heard this like really, really weird noise. And I was like, what is that? It sounded like it was coming closer and closer. It's just somebody riding a mountain bike. But anyways, look at this. This is kind of odd. A little bit. It looks like this was like placed up there. Maybe not. But this doesn't look like it was rooted. Unless it was rooted there. Maybe that's the end of it. Or the beginning of it. And it fell into this tree and just like rotted. I don't know. To me, it looks like this whole part was like placed up in the tree. You see what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Because I guess it could have fallen, but like, what are the chances it falls right between? Because this one is, I don't know if you can see that, because I know like the camera is such a two-dimensional view. Like, it seems like that branch on the left would like block it. Like, it just seems odd that if it broke off from there, that it would have fallen right in between there. It looks like it was placed there by something like, or someone, I shouldn't say, you know, just something. Someone could have placed it. Yeah, it's in there too. Yeah, it looks like somebody could, like something placed it up there just, you know, because. Had to stop the video because somebody was riding by on a mountain bike blasting music on their Bluetooth speaker, and I was like, I'm gonna get demonetized or something because of having copyrighted music. Why do people come on, why do people do that? Like, okay, I get wanting to ride, listen to music, you know, it's fun. But why not just wear some headphones? Like, why do you like, oh, I gotta subject everybody to my, in this guy's case, my AI country music? Why not just wear headphones instead of, oh, dude, this AI music is so sick. I bet everybody else in this forest will want to hear it too. I'm gonna just blast my Bluetooth speaker so everybody can hear my crappy AI country music. Whatever, nothing I can do except whine and complain. Trying to figure out which way I want to go. This is split into a four-way intersection. think I want to go this way. See, now it looks like all the paths, like here's what I'm talking about, are quite a bit more traveled. But as you can see, like this is where I saw like 2 mountain bikers ride down. So this one though, on the other hand, I mean, kind of looks traveled. But let's continue to go. It seems like it might take us deeper into the forest. That's exactly where I'm trying to go. All right, back at it, dude. I don't know if I shut the camera off just because I didn't know if this person wanted to be filmed. But you know how I was just on the main path when we got onto that path. I was talking to you guys about it. I was like, I just ran into somebody and we talked about nature and stuff. Well, the same person pulled up right behind me. And they're like, hey, that's funny that I ran into you again. And she missed a turn and got lost. Or I gave her bad directions. That might have been it as well. But she said she missed a turn, she thinks, and got lost. It's like, hey, do you know how to get here? And I'm like, well, if you want directions from me, again, I can't guarantee them, but I think this is the way that you go. So that was kind of funny, but dude, it scared me, dude. It legitimately like startled me because she pulled up. She's like, "Hey, that's funny. We ran into you again." I'm like, "Oh man!" All right, continuing on. This is cool, dude. This is really cool. Check this out, guys. We got a bunch of big old wild mushrooms out here. Huge ones. They're like the size of like saucers. Kind of cool. Like a little mushroom area. Okay. Oh, I'm sending a picture of the mushrooms to my friend. Okay. Let's check this out. I was gonna say, like, should we check this path out or should we go? I'm thinking we check this path out because it looks very, very remote. You know what I mean? But check this out. Let's look at this first. I noticed something up here. These are definitely, without a doubt, set up here by someone or, again, something. Yo, dude, look at this. This is definitely a structure, without a doubt. This is definitely a structure, or at least the beginning of one. Now, there's no way that all these trees fell exactly like that, like just right. That's definitely a structure. I hear a country music man again. Now, could somebody have made it? Sure. Could something have made it? Possibly, because from what I've seen, what viewers have sent me, it definitely looks like it could be the start of a Bigfoot structure. You guys hear that? AI country music blasting? Ridiculous. But yeah, pretty interesting. Might need to mark this on my map and keep an eye on it. All right, let's continue. I'm gonna go down that smaller path. I think we might be getting into something now. Oh. I think we're definitely getting into something now. That sounded like there's something back there. I don't know if that was like a knock or like yeah, there's a weird noise. And it's down the trail that I was about to take. Let's go check it out. It feels like, it sounds like it was like just right kind of back in there. So let's go check this out. Hello? Dude, dude, I don't know if the camera's doing this justice. It is gorgeous back here, guys. This is like some, I don't know, some like Lord of the Rings type like setting. It's beautiful back here. But then anyways, that's like where I heard the noise from, like right back there, because yeah, there's that structure right there, and then as I was walking there, we heard like I don't know if that was like a knock, if that was like something moving around, but it didn't sound like, you know, your regular forest creature, like a noise that they would make. This is very interesting though, and yeah, this is very interesting. Look at this. It's like this entire tree, not entire thing, but a lot of this tree. Oh, little bird jumped down. It looks like a bunch of this tree has been ripped down and just kind of broken into pieces on the ground. Like, no order to it, no like real stacks or anything, just kind of haphazardly like ripped down and just strewn about. It's kind of interesting. And dude, I got bit in the back by a mosquito. I need to itch my back on a tree. There's another tree there that's fallen. Does this tree have, looking for something that I can itch with no sap. There we go. Yes. I just had a wicked itch. I think there's another mosquito getting my arm. Go away. But yeah, this is kind of interesting, guys. Definitely looks old. It does not look fresh, because you can see a lot of this stuff is growing moss on it. But I don't know, that's kind of fascinating that this whole thing looks like it's been ripped down. Ripped down and ripped into pieces. So I don't know how this path is closing up now. So we'll see how much further we can really take it. What is that? Some type of weird leaves. Oh, look at this arch tree here, guys. Huge arched tree over here. That's amazing. Thing still seems to be alive and well too. Wow, look at that. Trees ripped up. Seems the path kind of ends here. I'm not going to go too much further because I don't want to get lost, but it's really cool back here. It's kind of like the road noise has faded away for the most part. And I don't know, even though I know there's like a main path right that way with people blasting AI country music, it feels like as secluded as I'm gonna get. And the stuff we found is pretty cool. So I'm thinking that maybe tonight, because I wanted to investigate around my campsite, but what I'm thinking is tonight, if that doesn't pan out, we can come back here and see, you know, if we can catch anything at night out in this area. Look at this, at all these mushrooms. Looks like somebody's been ripping them up, eating them. Very interesting though. I feel like we've gotten a good spot. Or kind of stumbled across a good spot. Or a promising spot. Because yeah, just with like how that tree has been, you know, ripped up, the possible structure, and just like that arch back there, dude, this is kind of like, you know, I came out here to look for the Dogman. This is kind of shaping up into more like Bigfoot, signs of Bigfoot. I need to get let me see if Colby will come out here with me one of these days. Could really spend some time back there, because it's always better to go in groups. And don't worry, I believe Colby and I are going to be trying to film together soon. Just gotta see how he's doing on his schedule. But yeah, but we're Colby and I are also working on some other stuff too. We got some big projects in the works. So yeah, gonna be dropping a ton of stuff. Not soon, but well, maybe one thing soon. The other, I don't know, in the near-ish, semi-near future. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll head back and I don't know, kind of take it from there. I'm just gonna play it by ear on how the whole camping area goes. If it's just, you know, chaotic, packed with a ton of people, and I'm unable to get anything, or, you know, it kind of mellows out and we make it work. But I'm gonna say something very, very cliche right now. It really feels like I'm being followed. And now I keep hearing things behind me. And I wanted to say that for a while now on this video. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say that. Just because it's so cliche, you know, oh, it feels like I'm being followed. But it legitimately feels like I am being followed out here now. It felt that way ever since I came onto this path. And it amplified once I took that little path off to the side. It really feels like I'm being followed. By what? I don't know. But then I just heard something over there. And I heard something over there. Something that sounded like footsteps. But, yeah, I don't know. It's probably nothing. It's probably like a squirrel. And I'm probably just paranoid. So All right, we're heading back over to the campsite, and actually I'm gonna go get some bug spray, do that, and we'll head to the campsite, cook up some dinner, chill out, and see how this night goes. All right, guys, so we have returned to the campsite, and gonna get settled in, gonna get a fire going. It's getting a tiny bit chilly out. Not too bad, just a tiny bit chilly. But we're gonna get a fire going, hang out, see where the night leads us. As expected, a lot of people are making a good amount of noise, so I don't know how much we're gonna be able to do here, because I was hoping to do some investigating around the campsite area, but I don't know. It's all good though. Might return to that trail. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see where the night leads us. How about that? Good enough? Good enough. All right, let's get this fire going. So we got our fire pit. Brought my bag of firewood. I got some kindling, and big, massive shout out to Karen, Karen V, who sent me a whole satchel full of homemade fire starters. I'm gonna give one of these a shot. So throw that there, throw some kindling on it, get it going, and start throwing the firewood. But yeah, I have no doubt these will work. Outstanding. Oh, whoops. That was my fault. I just straight up put it out by dropping that thing on it. Oh yeah, so this is like a cardboard tube packed with a whole bunch of I'm not sure what she packed it with, but she said she packed it with like a whole bunch of different things to like kind of like make it last, I guess. So yeah, she sent me a whole bunch. So I mean, she sent me a whole bunch of really cool stuff I gotta show you guys. But shout out to Karen. I'm trying to get a fire going quick too, because I'm starting to feel the mosquitoes pick up. I still don't get any bug spray, but yeah, I want to get some smoke in the air, keep them away. So while we wait for this fire to take, I just wanted to show off some of my new gear that a couple of my of the viewers on this channel were so generous to send. Got this awesome duffel bag, courtesy of Karen, who also sent me the fire starters and a whole bunch of other stuff. Check this out. It's a beautiful, beautiful, I don't even know if you can see it. There we go. Carhartt duffel bag that has, hopefully you can see it, Cursed Urban literally embroidered on it. This is amazing. So another shout out to Karen for that. And then Amber and family sent me a whole bunch of really cool paranormal research equipment. This is my favorite one. This is a 360 degree motion detector. Really, really cool stuff. And then I wanted to show, since I hope that you both are here, Karen and Amber both sent me a plethora of the moving flashing cat balls. I printed a case, 3D printed a case where I can keep them all in. So I got a whole bunch of cat balls. But yeah, I want to show you guys that. Hopefully you both are in here, which I have a feeling you probably are. So, and I'm going to print more cases for like all the other gear that you guys sent. So big shout out to them. Again, absolutely blown away with the support. Yeah, really thankful. Thankful for all you guys who take the time out of your day to watch these videos. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's here right now on what I'm kind of getting the impression is going to be one of my lesser exciting investigations, but we'll see how the night ends up. So yeah, guys, we'll see how it goes tonight. Yeah, might hit the trail, might do something else. The possibilities are endless this evening. Yeah, so kind of just chilling, kind of seeing how this night is going to play out, and see where we want to go from here. Alright guys, so there's this trail that happens to lead out the back of my camp. So we're gonna go down it and see what we can find. See if there's anything to be discovered. Try and get away from everybody who's like super loud. Yeah. So I've walked this trail before when I camped here before, and we found some pretty crazy stuff. Oh, we got some pretty crazy stuff. Got a growl. Got some crazy answers on Spirit Talker before. Stuff like that. So, yeah. Almost fell down that little hill. Whoops. Alright, let's go. Oh, look, there's a fish chilling. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a fish chilling under that log like a bluegill or something. That highway on the other side of the lake is, dude, that sound carries like crazy. It's just so loud. It's unreal. I don't remember it being this loud the last time I was out here. It's just super, super loud. Everything's kind of loud tonight. Oh, that's weird. Somebody's crusty old socks. Yeah, everything's like loud tonight. Like we had the night working against us, but that's all right. Still got a nice campfire, a nice camp. See if we make the best of it. See if we can make the best of it. you guys hear that? Like, it sounded like footsteps right past that tree up there. It sounded like footsteps, yeah, right past this tree. But it sounded like, how do I explain it? Like hollow footsteps. Like somebody walking, like with, I don't know, hollow shoes on? I don't know how to explain it. It was like, yeah, somebody walking, but it was like hollow. That's like the earth had a hole in it or something. That's really weird. And I heard it right here. Dude, that was weird. That was bizarre. Straight up. That was really, really odd. I think I just heard a tree branch break up ahead. Or something. Something broke up ahead. Oh, it stinks over here. What was that? Dude, I just saw... We gotta check. I don't know if I'm right, but... I just like glanced down this trail. I didn't hear anything. I just glanced down this trail though. And it sounded like... Or not sounded. I saw something like move really quick. Like off of the trail, like right here, like right in this area. I couldn't see it exactly because I saw it on my peripheral vision, but like, yeah, I was walking up that trail to the right, and I just turned my head and looked down here. I swear, dude, I saw something like, just like kind of like go off the trail really quick. Just like a shape, like a black figure, a black shape, just move really quick off the trail. I don't know what that was. I don't know. It could have been nothing. I could have just been, seeing things or, what have you. That was creepy, dude. That was really, really creepy. But yeah, that was odd. Oh, dude, you had to have heard that. That came from right back where I was. Dude, you had to have heard that. Yo. What the Dude, on my camera? Okay, on my camera, I have the focus set up so it, like, focuses, it tracks objects, right? And it was just tracking something coming down the trail at me. Like, I was holding it still, and the focus was just like somebody was walking down the trail. It was stuck on it. What are the chances, dude, that we hear that? And then something's like coming towards me. Dude, what is going on? This is kind of crazy. I'm getting like eaten alive by bugs though, dude. I'm like getting chewed up. They do not care about this bug spray I put on. I went and got some. And yeah, they just don't care about it. Dude, I'm getting like eaten alive out here, especially this close to the water. Dude, that was weird though. All right, this place has some promise. Between what we found earlier and that. Going back to the campsite now, though, I'm getting eaten up. Just got back to the campsite. Yeah, that was weird out there. Saw that weird shadow figure, and I think it was a shadow figure. I don't know, dude. It was like on the trail. But I don't know. I could just be seeing things too, which is very well what could have just happened. I just might have been seeing things. I saw, like, you know, whatever, and I was like, so I don't know. Maybe it was nothing. But that noise we heard was interesting. So, but yeah, I'm just going to relax a little bit right now and take it easy. Then we'll see how it's going in a few hours. And what I want to do. So, yep. See you guys shortly. Yeah, see you guys shortly. All right. It's been a couple hours. It's getting chilly out now. Still not doing any better on the mosquitoes, though. Obviously, it's not cold enough for them to quit, but by the campfire, I've been pretty fine. Straight up, guys, I'm just calling it a night. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I feel like an absolute dumpster right now. I haven't been feeling on point all day, which maybe you've been able to tell through the videos, but dude, just sitting here, I don't know if it's breathing in the smoke or like what. I'm straight up, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm not in the zone, in the mood to stay out here all night. So I'm wrapping it up. It's not like this time I'm like running away because something's too scary. It's like, no, I just don't want to be out here. It's hard to get anything done with the park being packed again. You know, it's one thing that happens, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's hard to get anything done. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, and yeah, I don't know. Combination of everything, I'm just like, whatever. But I feel like we got a few cool things, and yeah, I'll be going out again this week. This kind of sucks, because like this morning, like when I was like packing everything ready to go, I was like ready to go. I was like, all right, let's do this. I haven't been camping for a while. Like, let's roll, let's run it. Like, this is gonna be cool. And then, yeah, as I got out here, I was just like, no. No. Nope, not feeling it. I was hoping I'd get that second win tonight, but I'm not. So, yeah, I'm going to pack it up and get going. Sorry for the disappointment, guys. I hope you understand, but sometimes that's, that's how it is. It's, everything just works out terribly. Yeah, so, yep, no dramatic ending, no, oh man, I feel something's watching me as I sleep, or so this or that. Nope, it's just sick of getting bit by mosquitoes and running out of firewood. I want to go home. So that's what I'm going to do. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more this week. I am going to go out and attempt camping again. I already got my spot reserved a couple nights from now. So we're going to try a different place, and hopefully I'm feeling much better by then. I also got another regular investigation planned coming up here this week. Then I'm going to go check out a new spot. And yeah, a couple other things. So don't worry, we will make up for this minor inconvenience this evening. So, but yeah, I'm going to get going. Big shout out to everybody who came and stuck around. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. And extra big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you for making tonight's, albeit short, video possible. You guys are awesome for always sticking with me. Thank you so much. Check out the social media. Links are in the description. And also, guys, also make sure to check out my semi-new channel. Not really new. Newer channel. I'm going to start uploading called Tales at the Trailhead. It's going to be a storytelling channel where I just tell stories, scary stories, usually about the forest or like, haunted stuff, so things like that I've heard or have had submitted to me. So make sure to check that out. It's called Tales at the Trailhead. Link will be in the description. So if you could check that out and support that channel, watch some of the videos, that'd be great. I think I have some old narrations up on it because it's one of my old narration channels, and now I'm putting some like actual, storytelling videos on it. But hopefully you guys will like it. Yeah. So links to that and social media will be in the description. And yeah. Have a good night or day wherever you're at. See you very soon on the next video. Peace out, guys.